So that was my attempt to introduce Autonomous, a fully managed service for the backend database. The middle tier, well, the Autonomous managed service does include connectivity for SQLnet, for SQL Developer, and for Apex. But I suspect the majority of production sites will want to run their own middle tiers for their application servers. I've been talking about a middle tier that'll be running Apache and Tomcat and ORDS, but of course it could be any application server you want running on the middle tier. And I suspect that's how most people are going to use it. Now, if you want to run Jasper reports, you're going to have to install it on your own middle tier. And that will be, to a large extent, a user-managed machine, or two machines with a load balancer at the front routing between them. It can be very cost-effective for many sites, but I have to say, it is a bit complicated. And we've had to invest quite a lot of time getting familiar with this environment. Over to you, Dave, for the wrap-up.
Thanks, John. Let me throw a question at you. The NIST, National Institute of Standards and Technology compliance. What about, or is this available, excuse me, in the Oracle Gov Cloud or the Oracle, or only the Oracle Public Cloud?
I cannot comment on that. I'll have to back that out, and maybe we can do some research if it's important.
Okay, good. No worries. No worries. I'll just post that. Chris will be back to you on that. Yeah. So thank you, John. Right. So you've got a little taste of ADB, and we mentioned OCI, Oracle Cloud Interface, for those who might want to stay away from the cost if the free tier doesn't work for you of ADB. So if you don't need the enterprise editions, perhaps SE2 on Oracle Cloud Interface, either one, we'd love to either mentor you or set it up for you, give you more information on it. If you're thinking about buying subscriptions to Oracle Cloud, please let us know. We would like to help you on that as well. So we're here for you. Keep in mind, I've given you links to dozens and dozens of DB8 tutorials that we have already created, and keep us in mind for the training as well. So SkillBuilders.com is where you will find us. And is there any more questions that we can answer for you? Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it. How do you save the chat? That's a great question. Can you?
At least I know in GoToMeeting, I think it's this true for GoToWebinar, in your documents directory, oftentimes an RTF file will be written. That's the name of the webinar, and there should be an RTF file there that you can open that has all the chat. I know that's true for GoToTraining and GoToMeeting. I'm just assuming that's true for GoToWebinar. I could be wrong though.
In what directory, Tyson?
Your documents directory. On Windows. On Mac, I'm not sure what whatever the equivalent directory is on Mac.
There's a documents directory. Thank you. Yeah, good question. Yeah.
And that's normally written when the application's closed. Yeah, you also can cut and paste.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Well, that looks like the end of the questions. Thank you all very, very much for attending today. Appreciate it very much. Keep SkillBuilders in mind for your Oracle database needs. Between John and Tyson and their teams, we're sure that we can help with most any requirements or needs that you have within the database and Oracle Apex space. Thanks. We'll see you soon. Going to shut this down in about 60 seconds.
Stay safe and healthy out there, everyone.